Okay, one other thing that I forgot to mention that's really important to keep in mind is that a lot of the muscles that you're dealing with are two joint muscles. So they have an action, dual action when they cross two joints. Okay, and I don't think I made this point well enough in regards to the hamstrings. So it's like, how can doing squats, how does that, people don't understand, how does that strengthen your hamstrings? Why is that better than doing leg curls? Isn't a leg curl more specific for your hamstrings? Well, no, it isn't, as a matter of fact. Because the hamstrings are two joint muscles. The only one that isn't is the long head of your biceps femoris. And it's just a hip extensor. But all the rest of them are knee flexors and hip extenders, okay? So when your feet are fixed, your hamstrings are acting very strongly to extend the hip. So if you do squats and you put your hands, you can palpate your hamstrings, you'll feel them working when you do squats. And that's why doing squats gets your hamstrings really strong too, okay? And I'm going to show you one other exercise that I forgot to show you, a single leg squat. This is one that you can use without any weight at all. Put your foot up on a bench. I had this bench made my freshman year at CSU. One of my buddies was in industrial arts, so he had a welding outfit. Very cool. So this is how you do single leg squats. You just put your foot up on a bench, go all the way down, oops, like this. And the other thing I should have mentioned with squats is when you do these, I was too busy talking. When you do these, you want to pick a point on the wall, or some object, and keep your eyes fixed on that. So if you're doing squats, for example, you always have your gaze at the same point, and that helps keep your spine straight. Okay, so single leg squats are really good. And remember that when you do squats, you're not just working the quadriceps. You're also working all of your hamstrings at the same time. And the other thing I wanted to show you is if you want to do a little bit of extra work for your calves, of course you can do heel raises. So now I'm going to step over the board and do these. And then the other thing I would say about heel raises, most people aren't very happy to hear this. You have to do a very high number of sets, and a very high number of repetitions in order to develop your calf muscles. So like bodybuilders, they'll do these in sets of 20, 15 or 20 repetitions, and they'll do 8, 10, 12, 15 sets, 20 sets of heel raises to develop your calf muscles. What's a better way to develop your calf muscles? Go for a hike up the mountain. You use them a lot doing that. And it's a lot more practical, has a lot more carryover. Okay? That's it.